Almighty God, creator and ruler of heaven and earth, beseech thee to inspire and guide all our compel the federal government of Nigeria to contemplate and sell off some of its assets as well as lease or concession orders to enable it raise funds for budget implementation. This is a laudable policy. However, we are worried that the lease and concession of federal government assets may be compromised where there is no proper oversight. We are therefore convinced that there is an urgent need to review all lease and concession contracts or agreements on federal government assets with a view to expunging all sales provision and enacting new ones in line with current state of affairs to be determined by market forces. Before we go further, it is needful to examine what leases and concessions are. For our own purpose, a lease may be viewed as a contract under which the federal government rents out its property to private companies for a specified period and in exchange for regular payments. A concession, on its own part, is a contract that gives a company or concessionaire the exclusive right to develop and operate an infrastructure facility within a government jurisdiction or on another firm's property for a stated time and under specified conditions. In other words, a concession is a type of private-public partnership, PPP, where ultimate ownership of assets or infrastructures remains with the government, while part of the commercial risk of providing and operating assets or infrastructure is transferred to a private concessionaire. The major advantage of a concession is that it allows certain public assets for which private ownership is economically inefficient and politically not possible to be maintained and operated efficiently by private players. The federal government of Nigeria has been using this PPP model to anchor its efforts to diversify the economy. The common types of PPP transaction in Nigeria are service contracts, management contracts, concession and lease, which could take the form of build, operate and transfer, which is BOT, build, own and operate, BOO, equip, operate and transfer, EOT, build, transfer, operate, BTO, build, own, operate and transfer, BOOT. Categories of public infrastructure that benefit from PPP include power generation plants, power transmission distribution network, roads, bridges, seaports, airways, railways, inland container depots, logistics hub, etc., etc. Beautiful as this may sound, it has been discovered over time that the realization of the federal government's objective may become a tall order if appropriate checks and balances are not put in place by the way of this committee's oversight. A case in point is that of the Murtala Mohammed Domestic Airport, Terminal 2, MM2, the domestic terminal of the international airport situated in Lagos, and its ancillary facilities which were developed under a BOT agreement. Regrettably, the federal government is losing over $90.5 million annually due to the shoddy agreement between FAN and its concessionaires at both local and international wings of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. We have the agenda.